Junkin Pool over here at the new old building. So we're inside. This is day 2. So now we can look at it. And we're looking for water damage. And of course I've already kind of did a glance around. Actually I just walked in today. Well, this whole building has got some old hardwood floors, which actually could be resurfaced. This is probably what, Debbie, the living room? This is Debbie here.
Hello.
She's the boss. This would probably be the living room.
Front room, living room, kitchen, that way.
Okay, so this is the front room, Debbie thinks.
I think.
This is the living room. And this was the stairs for upstairs, which apparently at one time was a 1-bedroom apartment. So this set of stairs probably eventually will be coming out, which would make this bigger, yeah. And yesterday we found about 60 cents over here so far. We wasn't over here too long. Okay, this is the newer window here. And they've got a newer tin roof on it, and they didn't quite finish it, but I was just looking in the garage, and there's probably enough to finish it with the trimming and everything else. This is another newer window they need to be framed in. This is another new window. Same thing. Yeah, it's definitely old and rough. This is going to be a bedroom. Still got power on. But the ceilings are all looking good on this part. This right here is for the plumbing for the bathtub. Or if the cops are looking for you and you're skinny enough. And this, I believe, used to be a petition that went right out in the garage, and it needs some work. Or maybe even yeah, I think that's what it was. I think that runs straight to the garage. And actually the floors are solid. I don't know what that piece is for. There might be a hole under that, but it's got good old boards under it. The floors need to be redone, but they're solid. Actually, this is even hardwood floors under here. And that's the window I got out of the garage. That's a new window, and I think I know where that might have been planned for. I'm sure there's a cardboard over that. I don't know if that's supposed to be a window or if that's eliminated outside. So yeah, it definitely needs some work. We'll go into the kitchen. Yeah, we've been finding tools, and ooh, look at that. Look at Debbie, she's over here grabbing this money. So now we got $9,999.20 in it. So it takes us a while to figure out what we're going to do. And this is the kitchen. Apparently the refrigerator would sit here, maybe, you think, Debbie?
Yeah, probably.
And the sink and it. What did you find? Oh, some screwdrivers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the water, this has been winterized supposedly, so the water is actually shut off, but it's got antifreeze in it. I'm going to show you the good and the bad and the ugly. But actually we was over here yesterday and some contractor looking truck went by, and he was looking and went back by a couple different times. And this has got a light that comes on its own. Got a little step up for the bathroom here. The medicine cabinet in it. I've got a sink here. And there's another couple mirrors there, but I'm just going to open that like that. That one's missing the mirror. I'll show you that one. I don't want to scare you seeing my face. So yeah, anyway, it needs some work. So what we'll do is we'll start probably with the worst room. We've got to get the roof patch first thing. Because I almost wonder if that was some kind of a ladder to go upstairs. I don't know what that was for. Hang pots and pans, maybe?
For plants?
Plants, Debbie said?
I don't know.
She's probably right. Got a broken window there. That might be that one that's in the box in there, because that looks like about the right size. But the floors are actually pretty solid. This was like their laundry room. And they had a dog in here, and they cut a hole in the floor so the dog could come in and out. Can't really see it, but there's an old hot tub out there, and half this porch is going to be cut up, and I'll be burning that over in Porterville. The garage. Cut it into fireside wood. And this right here is where we got to get up on the roof and see where the leak is coming from and pull all that down and redo that. Got to make sure it ain't slippery or rainy or anything, because it's pretty steep roof. And we'll be getting somebody to do that. Not real big on heights, especially the fallen part. Now this freezer, I don't know, we haven't cleaned it or anything, but supposedly this is fairly new. So we might, it feels like it's cold. Oh, wait a minute, we ain't got no heat on in here. So we might plug it in, test that out, and put that on the computer, see if we can't sell it. Oh, I forgot to bring my flashlight. Debbie's looking for treasures. Yeah, there's some tools and cell phones, you know. They got a place that buys phones. They call them smartphones. They got one price, and dumb phones another price. So, not sure what this stuff is. We'll be getting this stuff together and see if we can get rid of it. Got some at home too. Now, I don't know what it is, but I got to go out and get the lighter, or not the lighter, the
You want me to get the flashlight?
flashlight.
Where's it at?
Should be right in front seat. You want to grab it? I'll just finish doing the tour. Now this is the basement, which is, the steps are a little shaky. I went down there yesterday. We'll go down there in just a second here. But yeah, these ceilings are all good except for over on the east end of the house. It's like that upstairs too. Well, there's a broken window, so I have a feeling that's why that cardboard's on there, and I think they paneled right over, or sided right over that outside. Or they replaced the window already. I think this got knocked over and broke. If it did, somebody stood it up on their own. Well, we got one, maybe 2-bedroom up here. Oh, this is supposed to be a utility closet. But again, there's some tools. Again, I almost think this could have been an entrance to the garage door. It's dark in here, isn't it? There's some wrenches up there. Little pipe wrench there. Little shelf, crescent wrench. And some of these, they got extension cords running, so I'll be doing some electrical. Now, I'm kind of definitely a jack of all trades, but definitely a master of none too, so I can do a little plumbing, a little electrical.
That's the neighbor.
What's that?
I said the neighbor stopped and introduced herself.
Oh, okay. I guess the neighbor just stopped. Did you talk to her, Debbie, or?
Yeah.
I'm going to walk down the basement. And you guys be careful. These steps are not the greatest shape. They need to be redone. Oh. Channel locks there. Oh, what do we got here? Hex greenhouse. I don't know what that is. Some kind of a hex greenhouse. There's the. Whoops, I'm looking, not putting the camera over there. So yeah, let's see what we got going on. Now I know they drained a hot water heater, so you see some water on the floor. And I'm pretty sure it all come from this hose here. If not, I usually would put a sump pump in a crawl space anyway. Oh, there's a rake. I don't know if you can see any of this or not, but. And there's the fuse box. And this is right where the gas meter and everything comes in too. There's the gas meter right there, it's shut off. So it's got a 100 amp box, which, there's the water meter right there. Around here, if the property is setting and you got the power on, it's a lot easier to get things going. If it's been off for like a year, you've got to go through it, have them come in and inspect it and everything, but this power is still on, obviously, so there's where the waste pipe comes in. So the toilet would be right up there. Now you can't see me. These joist ends right here, I would say 90% of the time they all got lead in them. That's how they used to do it. You smash that part right there on these flanges, and you get lead out of these. I mean, they used to use other stuff too, but I very rare not got lead out of them. And they're actually pretty heavy, so every one of these seams, and I think that's lead. And actually, I would maybe, if they work, I would leave them there. But if not, I would run plastic. And I might have to tear into this. I don't know. Hope not. But you can cut it with a hacksaw or a sawzall, and you can put plastic from here. You wouldn't have to actually go all the way down. So I kind of wanted to see where that come in at. The foundation looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of crack in there, but it's all straight. I can go in here and re-mud these. This is a furnace. And I don't know, usually I write a date on them. If I put a new furnace in something, I'll use a permanent marker and write a date on it. I can kind of tinker with these a little bit. And they told me this hasn't been in here very long, the hot water heater. So the chimney runs all the way up through. I got to get up in the attic and check all that out. See right there, that's got to be replaced. That's a death sentence, carbon monoxide poisoning. But it's an easy fix. We do put carbon monoxides in the basement, and if we got any houses with a basement, which we don't actually, but we put a few carbon monoxide sensors because we've literally had whole families killed almost every year with stuff like that. So that definitely needs to be fixed there. You check all the seams, and that's cheap. Cheap to fix. So yeah, it needs some work. Okay, now we got to go upstairs. These are a little rotted, but they're easy to replace. A little, I don't know why they didn't, there's a wrench right there. Yeah, this is way better than having problems with the plumbing and have to crawl under a crawl space, because it seems like the one house I bought, I had to get under there and I literally had to lose some weight to get under the crawl space. And I did. That's how cheap I am, but I had to pretty much snake my way underneath there. Let's see, here's the stairs. I don't know if I need this light anymore or not. Back to reality. These stairs, I don't know what the code is, but I think you're supposed to be able to get your full foot in there. Well, I don't know. See, if I live in this, I could do a lot less. I mean, I wouldn't have nearly as much to do as far as living in it. But if you rent it out, they do like a safety check over here every year. There's a couple cubby holes in here. But yeah, this is probably upstairs bedroom, I guess. So that'd be one bedroom. It's small. What, maybe 9 by 12. New window. There's business across the street there, which I actually seen in the paper here a year or so ago. They were really having a hard time with storage. They didn't have enough room. Another new window. Ceilings are all doable in here. Some of these rooms would basically just need some paint. Oh, there I can see the garage roof now. Actually, I was looking at that, and it ain't as bad. It just looks like it needs to be some jacked up and braced. There's the attic. I didn't bring a ladder to get up in there yet. Well, then we got another bathroom up here. Of course, the toilet needs replaced, or yeah, it's feasible that it could be a pretty decent place. Now this room was where that door from outside come in. This is was where they had a, must have been a 2-bedroom upstairs apartment, and that's kind of what we like to shoot for. You know, if you got a trouble with one tenant and you got another one paying rent, it helps out a lot. So this ceiling needs to be replaced. I think that's the same area where that sheeting the garage is for, so I wouldn't work on this room until that was all taken care of. Little closet over here. And again, hardwood floors. If you ever watched any videos, these could probably be, well, these ain't really hardwood floors, these are regular wood, but somebody's replaced that. But they can be cleaned up. And the cheapest way is to put carpet, clean them all up, do all your painting, you start with your ceiling, and the last thing you do is the floors. And you got a bunch of smiley faces. So yeah, this house wasn't a foreclosure. This was bought. Somebody had it in the paper, and actually we knew the guy from. Actually, we knew him from the scrapyard. So we have like a Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner kind of like, and usually him and his wife and us, and so pretty interesting how things happen. So yeah, that's about the tour for the old house, the old new house. All kinds of, there's a smoke alarm right there. We usually make sure this works. Just have Deb cook lunch and we'll know them work or not. Oh no, not really. Is she in here? Oh, she heard me. So I'll do a quick, oh, this is 15 minutes. So there it is anyway. Is it moving ready? No. But if my house burned down, would I move in it?
Yeah.
Yes, I would. I wouldn't go spending money on a motel or whatever. I'd clean up a couple rooms and have everything turned on and go to work on it. One room at a time. I could live in one room and mainly get a bathroom and a sleeping room and good to go. Of course, I'm cheap and I'm from Porterville. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to decide what we're going to do. And today we're going to do a little cleanup. There really isn't no garbage in here like, you know, the old foreclosures you see. Oh, I was going to just say too, anybody looking and seeing these things for foreclosures, you know, or back taxes, you can't just pay them back taxes most of the time when you own that house. You need to do a title search, because them people that are behind in their back taxes might owe, who knows, $50,000, $100,000 on that house. So you would be responsible for paying that bank off, because that bank is going to want their money. So always do a title search. It'll save you money. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. Goodbye.